What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back with another deck for you guys. This is an old concept that I wanted to bring back, kind of try out with a lot of the new cards that have been added to the game, and that is Maokai Bard. If you guys don't remember that one's an old one on the channel, where the idea pretty much of the deck is tossing as many cards as possible, so that way when Bard adds Chimes to your deck, there's less cards in the deck, so it's less dense, so there's more Chimes on less cards, and your units get really big, as well as you just have Maokai as an alternate win condition with toss, right? And the new cards that were added to the mix with that is Lonely Chime Slime. When another ally dies, last breath, plant 4 chimes in your deck, which just has natural synergy with Maokai because you want a lot of units to die to level them up. And then planting chimes in the deck, especially later in the game, very strong component. We also are running Sea Scarab, toss cards every time a unit dies, so we have that death synergy, as well as Mask Mother, which allows us to kill a unit, as well as potentially, if the Mask Mother gets really big or we keep it in the hand for a long time, we could throw it on something like a Deathbloom Wanderer, something like that we played earlier, or with Husk that we get from Hate Spike if we get it on a smaller unit, or something of that nature, because a lot of times we'll want to play these units on curve, or like if we have a Maokai on the board, right, we might pair that with a 1-drop to get it down on the same turn. But if that works with the Husk, you might just like kind of low roll the keywords. So Mask Mother kind of helps repurpose that, as well as just killing, which is just cool. And it's just a card I'd like to see getting some play, right? We have Ceaseless Sentry for a little bit of draw, as well as some Glimpse Beyond. And then we're running some of the new Slay cards, I would call them, such as the Death's Grasp, kill an ally to deal 5 to unit. I think this card's honestly a little overtuned, I would say. It's really strong, so 2 of those. Undergrowth, Toss, and Healing. This is a pretty premium control card, I would say. And when the toss actually matters, it just makes it that much better for our deck. And then we have some Meduli the Gatekeepers, so that way we can double the chimes. Pretty great late into the game. And 2 Vengeances also for control. I will say, although the deck did feel pretty strong, pretty powerful, Maokai was very much the MVP of this, and I think I might work on the deck a little bit more to have Bard showcase more, and Bard kind of carry some more games and things of that nature. So I wouldn't say this is a finished version of the deck, and I would say that the new cards do help, and I do see like a future for this deck. But for now, I hope you just enjoy this draft and these games. I do have some fun ones for you guys. But until next time, you guys have a good rest of your day. Make sure you guys leave a comment on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and peace out. Okay, we're up against Dave Bow, rocking Evelyn. Not Evelyn. Looks like Evelyn, kind of. But Morgana Mordekaiser. Rocking all the new champs. I don't think we need to keep a Bard. I think an Undergrowth, a Chime Slime, and Maokai. All pretty crucial. Ever since the change, we don't get chimes till round 3, so we're just trying to toss as much as possible before then. This does give us a way to take advantage of chimes earlier in the game, though. And it definitely scales later, like after we've tossed a bunch of cards, too. I feel fine to just do this right now, and we'll probably play out you here, and I think I'll just attack. We can get good amount of chimes in off this dying, which is exactly why he doesn't block it, which is kind of just good damage. Probably go Deathbloom here. With the second Maokai, I could play a little more loose. I don't really mind.
This will hurt a little.
Is annoying, but could be worse. We just play Deathbloom here, and then hopefully our challenger can kill this guy. Got not very many units in the hand, so like When it comes to Chimes, it's not doing much here in this hand state, but not too bad. Crumble's crazy because he knows we can't interact with it. Probably go grab this, still swing with this. Now the other Maokai can get progress. The ironic part though, I don't even know what the ironic part is. Anyways though, we'll just play the suppression. Completely lost in my train of thought while I was like trying to think about the lines. I mean, we probably just undergrowth that. I would think that'd make the most sense. I might be greedy and just play out Maokai early again. We'll see though. Like especially if he has some curse or something. I don't think they have a curse at 2. I don't care about that. That means like we'll be pretty safe to just drop him here. And we have good interaction with like vengeance and things too.
The waters give you life, child.
See if we get any chimes here. We do. So we're gonna have a pretty fat lifesteal unit right now. It's a kill, proccing chimes. The question will be, do I... Yeah, I probably am just gonna glimpse this, right?
Find the beginning.
Thinking about a ton of different possibilities, but we'll just glimpse you. And when he grabs Maokai, that's a vengeance. Got a big sea scarab. We're probably deep already or close to it. We found the last one as well. There's actually another helpful thing. I'm gonna play him out here. He's 2 cards off from being active. We hit Watery Grave, which is a like insta win pretty much. I mean, HP wise, I don't think we're super concerned. Just more so if he kills Maokai, but we know we got a response. I actually don't know if killing this counts. Well, because the eye's not showing me like as summoning a unit, right? Well, only one way to find out, so we'll do this for science. Because sometimes I swear the eye, for whatever reason, won't show you stuff accurately. And although I do want to just trust it, I like kind of need to know this, right? It does. Okay, yeah, so that was super worth doing then. One unit will die here, which will trigger toss as well. Play this, level up our Maokai. Maybe just attack and chill for a minute before we play our 3-mana spell, but this pretty strong position. He's got no champs on the board. So he'd have to, oh, excuse me. Maokai's, I mean not Maokai, Mordekaiser's right there. There's so many M champs now, it's crazy. But Mordekaiser's right there, so that's my bad. My bad, bro.
Every mage must face their crimes. Blessed vengeance.
He actually can't even, this was bad, yeah, because I just remembered that his champ spell costs 600 mana. So if you guys are playing at home, don't do what I just did. Play the suppression, play this, because if he has some kind of kill play on it, he can, like, brick me pretty much. Okay. It's annoying, but it's still fine. Get rid of all his cards. Glimpse, okay. That's a funny way to go. GG, brother. GG. Opponent's out of cards. We did it. That's game one. Maokai Bard. I feel like I was kind of spacey there, but a win's a win, right? Okay, we ran the same matchup, or we're up against the same matchup again, back to back. I almost want to keep this just because it was so good in the last game. And I will. We found Maokai, so he'll be getting all of our chimes at this point, the way the hand sits. It's a good find as well. Obviously, chimes don't get active till later, though. Dropping a bard to add chimes could be good. We're healing anyways. We'll definitely just play sentry. I'm probably just gonna drop bard and attack with him. Just use him aggressively. I can't make up my mind. Okay, it is.
These isles will be cleansed.
Hate spike, like, can't really do too much in this instance. That's totally fine with me. I could use some draw, really. Double glimpse was not ideal. Careless though. Could work with it. Awkward. Guess there's an argument there to have some more chimes. I don't really know this deck too well as well. So I'm being surprised with a lot of the cards that are running. It's a lot more like control-y than I would have imagined. It's just this, probably attack with it, maybe attack with Bard, I don't know.
No one is beyond my reach. No one.
I mean, we've made him use a lot of removal up to this point as well. With the shot is some counter interaction. Very funny. The funny part was that it wasn't a hate spike, you know what I mean? Like, oh, and this doesn't die. That's kind of cool. I feel like me hesitating and like thinking about it here, he might like not block it, but then I was like looking at his hand and I'm like, eh, he will, but we still don't care that much. Like, I do really want to be going through some of these cards. I feel I almost feel like I might have too much draw, if we're being honest.
I must be known.
This guy's really good at killing my champs. If something deathless, maybe a Mordekaiser. Something else, okay. I like this. It'll get to attack right here, which is good. We'll put a Chime into the deck, or 4 of them. And I can heal close to max. And I'll still have 10 mana, so I have enough mana for Vengeance and one of these 2 spells, or a combination of like all 3 of these. It's got to be one of these units since it has Fearsome, which is helpful because we don't want him to just block for free with Careless Sentry. This is Deathless. That actually tells us something. I imagine I use these 3 right now. Okay. That's why he made the Deathless play onto that, because I'll just get another. Boom. Kill. Toss. Buff up the deck. Whatever. He did draw though. I should have done this on the stack actually, because the unit dying, like, less cards is more helpful. We're figuring it out though.
That is the wind that rattles the seas.
I know we have one more of those in the deck. I haven't seen it get tossed, but I guess I haven't really been looking too intently.
Every mage must face their crimes.
See if we can heal up. And we're at the point where we should start to draw like so many chimes.
I am your darkness. I am your truth. I
Nuts.
shall show them what it is to fall.
I'm actually, rather than doing this, I'm just gonna kill her. Because I don't want to deal with her at all. 22.
So familiar.
Beautiful. We finally leveled Bard.
As it must be. You must know me, little one. You must.
No, thank you. I'm still gonna say no, thank you. Oh look, he's back. Apparently. Okay, I think we leveled up our mans, right? Is that what just happened there? So hopefully Maokai comes up and we're just good, right? Like, it makes sense, but pushing no damage then, buddy. Okay, everybody cross your fingers for Maokai, and we'll be in business. Sick. Yeah, you're... I don't know why he wasn't glowing. I'm like, why doesn't he have his orange glow? He's about to level. All I gotta do is play you, bud. No funny business this time, straight to playing Watery Grave. And I think we might be 2-0. There's a chance. I think denying the draw was a great call. He doesn't have mana for the Mordekaiser spell. That's like what's really good about this against Mordekaiser in particular. His spell is just so expensive. Bye-bye. See you in the next one. This card's crazy, actually, with these decks. I was running it as a one of just because I didn't really want to be all in on Maokai level, but I want to add 3 now. It was huge in both of these matchups. Especially with the big units just being kind of wonky. No! He killed our Sea Scarab! You can BM also. BM with the best of them. And we win. If he didn't GG, I'm not gonna do it. That's a note there. If they don't want to GG, just let them be. You don't need to do it. But your opponent's out of cards. Win the game. 2-0 Maokai Bard. Love to see it. Love to see it. Alright, we got an Elder Dragon player. Interesting stuff. I think I'll kick you for now. Like, thinking about the deck build, this guy feels like he's probably troll too. So Don't be mad, I might make a modification in the deck. I think I definitely will cut one copy of him and add in one more obliterate the enemy deck, because I think that'll just have higher payoff and a higher win percentage. So if you guys are watching the video and, you know, want to take notes on deck building, that's kind of my like train of thought there with that. This is way better later in the game, and we win. Our opponent's already sick of us, sick of it. 3-0. I'm gonna make that one change to the deck, so when you see the deck tech, don't go crazy. All right, we're up against aggro. This is a really good card here. You know, I could find some lifesteal, maybe some chimes. Not too scared. Double sea scarab's pretty nice as well.
I have my orders.
Pretty solid blocker. This is like, I think, the worst one drop they could have when we don't have to play on one. I don't think we run plays on one actually, but besides the point. Crazy card to run. What is his hand? It's a funny one, I'll tell you that.
They'll never boom.
A hilarious one. If I could find Mr. Lifesteal sooner rather than later, that'd be very nice. You know, Watery Grave, I'm a fan of the card, but I don't think it was what I was exactly wishing for there. Attack all. Okay, definitely drop Bard. Bard can block a lot of things, and he's actually running out of juice somewhat. Gets rid of a blowback, that's good, okay.
No one's the wiser.
Alright, let's see. What are the blocks? I need to kill you two. Definitely you two. This one's buffed from vision, so it's essentially the same unit. Probably fine. And we have blockers coming up, and we don't take puff cap damage. I'd rather hit this here so I could just go wider, right? 3-3, 3-4, quick attack. He takes huge damage, which is really nice to see. Now he's like at a point where it shouldn't be too hard to close the game. Chimes do nothing. It's unfortunate. I mean, okay, he kills Bard. I'm trying to think if I keep that alive. Then he just blocks Bard with the Challenger instead. Really funny card depending on what our top deck is. Okay. Has to block here. I keep 2 blockers. Still have Vengeance. Still have this. I don't think we could just like lose outright randomly. There's a lot of cards that would help us survive for sure though. Bucket. Love a good greedy line, especially if he's just gonna pass 100 times. And we win. Because I was like, technically, I don't know if his hand's double Mystic or something, and we don't win on the open attack, I'll cry, so let me develop. Alright, we're up against Riven Morgana. I like little interaction, probably not a Mask Mother. Sea Scarab seems good though, double Sea Scarab, that's fine. Feels like a fine start. Okay, I could probably play Maokai most of the time because his like way to kill it is a challenger unit that we know we can comfortably get rid of. Very funny hand.
I'll show the hunters.
I'd rather not just take 4. And we have so many of these guys, like whatever. I don't know, that was just too aggressive for my liking. This is where I didn't want multiple copies of the card because in this matchup it's not too great, but we switched to 6-drop for it. So when you think about it that way, this would be pretty dead to begin with.
Victory requires
Excuse me? My mans is running funny cards? I'm probably gonna Vengeance him. And if he doesn't want to swing, I'm cool.
For you're mine.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get the Maokai down and play the last Sea Scarab after. Yeah, we have enough healing to protect him from most things. Not healing per se, but like defensive spells, right? Sure. Yeah, whatever. Go wide, do your thing. I have healing, bro. I have healing and I have big units and ephemeral blockers. A lot of stuff. This I believe is 8. It's 8 mana, okay. Sure, he stuns. I think of a lot worse things for him to do.
Life starts small.
Just do this. Kill it with Undergrowth, I think most of the time. Because we'd rather use this next round. We just pass if he doesn't want to do anything. We're cool. Cool with that. I just think he still will grab Maokai, but I'm not sure. And if he doesn't want to use that blade, that's another kind thing he could do.
I'm tired of waiting.
Mm-hmm. You can pass, you know. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping if pass is the line. Yeah, smart.
Devotion to battle.
Okay. I mean, hopefully at some point he just runs out of units, right?
Sunward.
We're at like 12, 13, okay. Because the death proc and then the toss after. Not bad. Play this with Challenger.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
The way he's literally gonna play this 8 mana dude, kind of ridiculous.
I write the rules of power.
What's the top deck? Okay. At least him hitting this instead of Maokai is good. We still have more blockers. Dealing 4 to him, isn't that great? Want to see if I can level him up next round. I'm pretty sure I can. Because this is gonna die, right? So I'll just kill this now. All right, one more in the level up. We're just gonna open attack, drag this into here. Technically this ordering is right. Push 3. Obliterate his deck, hope he doesn't have 2 champions, and call it a day. I think that's the strat. And a good old Maokai level up. We established pretty early that, you know, playing Maokai was fine and he couldn't really interact with them, and that should just net us a win. Bye bye bye. Unless it's champ. And that's how you do it. That's how, like, my bro was running some funny cards, a lot of cards that I don't see in this deck, but like it is kind of interesting because I've just seen so many people talk about how this is a deck that could just be built 600 different ways. But another win, and so far it's looking like the Obliterate card is our best win condition by far.